and also in the National Committee for Long-Term Planning. He has been following up for more than 25 years the issues of energy, climate change, renewable energy sources, and energy efficiency in Greece. And in the last years, he has focused on green and fair development, and he has also taken part in discussions on renewable energy source projects in different places all over Greece. Mr. Charalampidis, you have the floor.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for organizing this event. It is a very strange day. What happens out there should not is something we have to be concerned with, and diplomacy should provide other ways for countries to resolve their differences and disputes. Behind this issue, we can observe humanity's adherence to fossil fuels. I know no other area apart from some areas where fossil fuel dependence is not linked to environmental degradation and conflicts. I wouldn't want to take part in this discussion as the executive director of Greenpeace Greece, but as an individual that has been involved in green projects over the last decades. The first Greenpeace project takes us back to June 1995 or 1996. This action was about showcasing a project, a renewable energy project, which was never implemented, and the components of the wind farm were actually ended up in a landfill and were burned. It is an environmentally friendly technology, and we should deal it as such. It had nothing to do with burning components, and it was something we could not leave aside. Our first public action was actually a paradox. From then on, we supported the renewable energy technologies, even in stranger times when renewable energy was considered to be a luxury and something complementary. Over the last years, we tried to link energy saving with green technology and demonstrate the need to use raw materials in an efficient manner. We attempted 15 years ago to open the debate of repowering as a possibility to enhance reusability of cables and components because the first wind farms had reached their end of life. And I'm talking about the pilot projects and minor capacity projects. We called upon the wind energy bodies to implement and take into consideration green, environmentally friendly technologies in their business cases. And what is certain, after many years and having a way larger installed capacity in Greece and abroad, it is a devastating image having wind turbine landfills, because either the recycling company no more exists that used to manage them, or because the end of life was reached at a point where standards were not introduced. And this does not go hand in hand with our environmentally friendly approach. And this is also linked to the dissatisfaction in the Greek community towards wind farm projects. Closing my introductory remark, I would like to say that we welcome the initiation of any project to recycle wind farms, and we very welcome today's initiative. I'd like to say that there is a story, not a success one, but there has been a project to recycle photovoltaic and we should draw lessons from this failing project in order to avoid making the same mistakes in the future. We should not allow red tape to win over this game. We should put in place a system that is functional, transparent, will contribute to public acceptance of wind farm projects, drawing lessons from the past. And if you'd allow me to take this discussion a step further, I'd like to say that one of the problems in the past debate was that the market was actually ignored. There has been bureaucrats that have put in place a scheme that is not functional, a scheme that is way more expensive than international prices showcase, and, well, soon the old photovoltaic projects will reach their end of life. I'm talking about aging photovoltaic parks. I'm not talking about the parks and the photovoltaic technology projects that are actually doing good. Similarly, the wind farm scheme should be faster, more transparent, effective, in order to gain the interest of the civil society and of the experts. Thank you very much, Mr. Charalampidis. I'm pretty confident that the sector will draw lessons from the past in order to make improvements and make room for development in terms of wind farm recycling. If you allow me, the subject matter goes beyond the sector. There are institutions such as AO1, and a consensus should be reached in order to reach a point where one plans and the other one adopts rather than rejects.